watch me get it in. Scrape the side, get the extra grams, bring me extra bands. Effing in, this my bestest friend. Nigga, let's begin. Stephen A, I got all the clips. This ESPN.
Champion, I'm here. Let's talk about it. Tsu Surf versus Loaded Lux. This is a full breakdown. I haven't done one of these since I don't even know how long. I started them in 2012. Got more graphic with it in 2013 and 2014. Also did them in 2015. But, you know, people feel like these are too much. I think these are just right. It shows appreciation for damn near every single bar. It accounts for the time limits and all that stuff. Like, I think these are critical. You know what I mean? So, again, point system. If you're not familiar, 1 point is a jab. You know what I mean? The 2 point is, oh, I like that. A 3 point is like, damn. Undeniable. He banked it from half court. It's crazy. You know what I mean? But in this battle, it wasn't too many 3-pointers. Got to keep it a buck. My energy has not changed, y'all. I'm rating this battle for me. This is my preference. The points are my preference as well. I thought this battle was a 3 out of 5. You know what I mean? 3 out of 5. Salute to Tsu Surf. Salute to Loaded Lux. But we got to think, we're talking about an 8 to 9 month period for them to create a movie. And we get this. They was also the main event. And we get this. A lot of things goes off in this battle. You know what I mean? From bringing it back to round stoppages, not killing your opponent, like not really going there with your opponent, not spitting a third, you know what I mean? On both sides, I guess. We're going to get to that. Don't get mad. We're going to get to that. But point system. Let's start it off right now. You're probably looking at the screen like Applejacks, Johnny Cage, Johnny Gill, Pastor Vice. This doesn't make sense. I know, for you it doesn't. I'm going to have to break down or explain every line and why I'm giving it a point or 2 points or a deduction. Walk with me. You know what I'm saying? Walk with me right now. We gonna go through everything slowly, you know what I'm saying? And when you break down every round that I sketch about, so Applejacks, right? I like the intro, even though he's quoting a Jay-Z line, a Jay-Z reference, saying you should have felt that. While you was up there being the best, being beloved, there's a kid writing raps, AKA him. I'm not breaking, come on, you should understand this. You should have felt that. And he's standing right next to Lux right now. I feel like he's seizing the moment. I thought that was dope. 1 point, nothing crazy, because at the end of the day, it's a Jay-Z line. Johnny Cage, his name is John Lux. I couldn't wait to get in Johnny Cage to start splitting punches. Dope. Razor, ripped Johnny Gills with this new addition. Dope. Pastor Vices, why does that have 2 points, Jay Black? It's actually a 2-part that I gave a point to each part. You don't tell the truth to who need to hear the truth. You lie to who will listen. Thought that was dope. And the pastor got Vices too. Playing on Lux, you know, being Preacher Lux, Pastor Lux versus Calico. Then he brought it back. I deducted 1 point. It's a fast bring back, nothing too crazy. 1 point loss, not that crazy. We cool. You know what I mean? But then he brings it back and again. I deduct 2 points. And I think where he was saying 6 shirts versus Clips Activists. Y'all saw the battle. He brought it back one more time. Juice WRLD Plain Stupid. Thing about it, the material and all these things is dope, but it's like you're bringing it back and you're cutting yourself off, cutting your own wisdom here. You know what I mean? The Patrick Mahomes, thought that was cool. The Kobe, cool. What else we got here? I thought the gray hoodie flip was fire. I feel like he should expand it on that now. He definitely should expand it on that. Watching you on YouTube acting like you got powers in your fucking hood. The obsolete, all my obsolete. Thought that was dope. I thought this was fire as well. I broke the mirror in the bathroom. I broke the bathroom mirror. I couldn't look at me emotional. Fire. Stand up niggas don't lean. We leaned on some stand up niggas. Dope. Dope, dope, dope. A solid round from Surf, right? No, let's really break this down. Let's take care of this. So I deducted about 4 points total. So actually he messed up, right? So they were allotted 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Tsu Surf went for 3 minutes and 59 seconds. As you can see here, it says time given versus time taken. I'm -3. So not only did I minus him points for bringing it back and bringing it back again, I also minus for the lack of material within the round because he had another 2 minutes to go. With all this taken away, we score and Surf 10 points in the first round, which is easily beatable. Easily beatable. Now, I'm not mad. Let's say it's round 2, right? And the time limit is 5 minutes. Cool. And you go for 4:30, 4:15. I'm not too mad at that. Might take something off. I'm not too mad at that. He had an extra 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. I deduct 3 minutes for that gap in time. You know what I mean? So we talk about analysts. This is analyzing right now. This is analyzing right now, people. Now, work with me now. This is Beloved now. His shit is a little different. To really go through what y'all gotta listen. Because I doubt y'all listened when he was rapping. Listen to me. Jay Black, it says computer 4 points. It's not that simple. I'm not trying to be biased or give him extra points or pat his stats. No, let's really go through it. So when you see computer 4 points, I see spacebar, screen processor, Fortnite, outperform, computer sciences, troubleshooting, plug in, wire in, came along, modem down. Let me bring you back online again. These settings, type conversation, disable the commenting. So I'm giving him 4 points for all that. You see computer. I see all of that. This is why he's getting 4 points. All right? On top of this, building with the pen. Oh, I'm still on top of this. I thought that was dope. Now, you may see, Jay, he said more lines in this. Why are you skipping over his lines? I just thought some of it wasn't that good. You know what I mean? So one time I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this only one time doing this review. F your couch, back out on him like an ottoman. That was okay. It was cool at best. And it's no slight to Lux, Beloved. We still Belovedhood over here. You couldn't show him the way if you were hard monitoring. You don't see that nowhere in my score sheet, right? I just think that was crazy. That's just me though, that's my preference. You probably can, at home, like this is 1 point, this is 2 points. I don't think it's ever gonna be a 2 point. That's just me. You know, I'm showing him the way hard monitoring. Okay at best. It's Lux too. We hold him to a higher standard. Let's just keep it a buck. We consider him gods here. Now, new era never. Let me explain it to y'all, okay? Okay, the narrative in the press pages, new era never. You've been in this longer than a decade, so you acting like you the new guys or you the new wave or whatever. It's legit been since 2009. You talking about a decade, 10 years, and then people are still considered new? That's why I say newer era. You know what I mean? So that made sense to me. I thought that was dope. Skip the face off. Now, I want to know, did he add it in last minute or did the stars aligned? Did the stars align for Beloved? Because how did he had that in the first one? He said, skip the face off, rip his face off. Now, big mouth, want to watch his lip. I gave that 2 points. He skipped the face off. Now he's ripping his face off. You know what I mean? I thought that was dope. I thought the DJ Mustard was okay. Thought it was cool. Let me break it down for you. Let me break it down. How you keep getting in and out, I don't get it. DJ Mustard, it's on record, you got hit. You still got to spin. Spinning narrative. You getting points for sliding, you air hockey with them sticks. Thought that was dope too. It's cool. He's playing on what's going on. And I think he had a fast bring it back. I deducted 1 point. Being fair on both sides. You know what I mean? Y'all went unbiased. Cool. It's unbiased. Both of them brought it back quickly. So just a minor deduction. Now this rating shit, you're saying, why does he get 3 points? Well, first of all, it's dope. You know what I mean? Him flipping the rating shit from Sue Surf versus Reed Dollaz was dope. And how he got to the point. So 98%, 2 off, keep it 100. You think I'm sweet? I got you covered though. I'm raising it. Power, Rain the script. Did y'all watch Power, Rain the script? Come on, pay attention. But it ended with this. The heart check pushed your spirit all across the room. Rating shit. If you didn't get that, man, Mortal Kombat coming. Fate Arcade, by the way, this Wednesday, 5 p.m. Rating. I'll be on some rating shit. For real. I'll push your spirit clear across the room. If you didn't get that bar, I will make you get that bar. Trust me. You understand it. It says Friends. Jay Black, why are you giving 2 points to Friends? One more time. This is my notes. I give nicknames to bars. Because I don't want to put everything on the screen. It would be too much to read. You know how somebody writes a paragraph? I don't want to read this shit. Cool. So I put Friends. Now, where is it at? Dearly beloved, we are not gathered here today for bullshit. I pile it up for you since now we all friends. It's the rhyme pattern and the flow to him getting to that point that I thought was dope. I gave it 2 points. Pile it up for you. Pile it up. Thought that was dope. 2 points, Beloved. Let's keep going. I thought Cry to Win. You're seeing Cry to Win right now. What do I have? Yeah, excuse me. This lame, you can't reign because you cry to win. You can't reign as in conquer, like reign. Come on, people. And they say we don't get bar. If I'm up here breaking down Beloved shit, What other battle rapper bars I don't get? I think y'all should say names when y'all say that, battle rappers. Like, let's relax a little bit, people. Let's relax. And he ended it off 2. I gave this 2 points, so it's a collective 3 points for me. Water to Wine. The Wave, Sue Surf, The Wave turned water into wine and men. I thought that was dope. I thought that was fire. And I thought this was a haymaker. This was an undeniable joint. You see The Shining. Also, Dr. Sleep is pretty good as well. Y'all should see that movie as well. Axe, I came through the door. Yeah, K. This the room I'm doing The Shining in. That was fire. Overall, Lux is all over this man in the first round. I'm giving, on top of that, the round time was 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Lux went for 6:17. They cut him off. I gave Lux 22 points. I have Loaded Lux beating Sue Surf in the first round by 12 points. So as you can see, I'm feeling Loaded Lux's round towards the end of it in the first. And I feel like he could have really bombed on him, but he didn't. You know what I mean? It should be a larger gap. That's just me, though. That's just me. That's just me. All right, let's go to the second round now, y'all. Let's break it down in detail. You can see how I felt about almost each and every bar. I thought the Taken 2 was dope. I'm also, when we say 2 points, it's the Taken 2 into the Taken 3. So I kind of just added them together and gave it 2 points. He brought it back, a quick bring back. I deducted 1 point, nothing crazy. The Lions then, Mr. Miyagi can't respect it. Danielson made a pet house out of the Lions, and I thought that was cool. And I thought this was dope. So you see Bank. This is what I see. Frauding on these cards like the rules don't apply to them. Who you checking or saving? I got to receive sends. Account for a lot of them. I can't bank on these reality checks or deposit them. Thought that was fire. Thought that was fire. So when Surf was up, when Surf was hitting, he was hitting. I will give him that. I thought this was dope too. So you see Irvin and Simmons. This is low-key a basketball flip. You know, capping of the lost niggas, nigga. My handle, Irvin. Plaza, been on my back. It's cool to be loaded, but if you point and don't shoot, you just Ben Simmons. First of all, Surf, Ben Simmons is working on his 3 right now, so let's relax a little bit. He's working on his 3-point, you know what I'm saying? He's working on his jumper right now. Let's relax, Surf. Let's calm down a little bit. Gave him 2 points for that. And if some of you new fans, new supporters within the culture, Irvin Plaza was a staple that, you know, in a sense, URL was kind of built upon for their major events. All right. 8 Miles. You was only famous because you 8 miles. Hopefully you caught that. 8 miles. 8 miles back in the day. One of his biggest body was Miles, so he 8 miles. Come on, people. Grave Diggers. You see Grave Diggers from a point. I see Keep Shoveling for Gold. We only respect the grave diggers. We only respect the guys that put in work. I'm assuming that's what he felt. I thought this was dope when he's comparing the classes between, you know, him and Lux, his like Murder Mooks and the Lux and the and him and the Shines and the Arsenals and the Verbs and stuff like that. So class comparison. By the time you wanted to be King Dictionary, we was already selling out Webster Hall. Summer Madness Swarms and Webster Hall. Summer Madness 2, Webster Hall as well. And it leads into, I give him another additional point for this. You wasn't with us shooting in the gym, but come around trying to coach us. I thought that was dope. I divided blocks for a fraction of what I get for these battles. Thought that was dope. I thought this was cool too. The lost niggas I body remain lost to the cops find them, and how he delivered it was dope. The deodorant scheme, come on, I thought that was cool. I don't have it up here, but Deuteronomy, everybody knows that's the 5th book at this point. If you didn't know before, if you're on Twitter, they're saying it's the 5th book. You can Google it right now. It's also the 5th book. I think there's a saying in there, the Deuteronomy 11, but that's not the book. So I think that's where he made a mistake. So, just saying. What else he got? I thought the drug scheme was cool. And I thought this was dope as well. My homie died with his gun on his hip, and it was loaded. Now we have a solid Sue Surf round. You know what I mean? He's putting up points on the board. I gave him 20 points. I deducted 1 point because the round limit is 5 minutes. He went 4:15. So I'm not killing him crazy. Oh my God. Because again, in battle rap, the usual time limits are 3 minutes and 30 seconds, right? And the 30 seconds is a grace period. So if you go close to the 5-minute mark and end it cool, you good in my book. So we're not really, but we're taking points off for that. We are taking points off for that. So his total points was 20 points in the second round. All right, now let's go to Beloved. Beloved second round. Again, I wasn't too crazy with this verse. I thought he had some, standout moments. Let's get to it. He starts off by saying, I'm going to take it easy on you. He said, I won't even spit my third verse. And in the third round, I think the first round, he said like, y'all expected me to be dominant. I feel like when you correlate these two things right here, he's not being super aggressive on Surf. He's not going to the extent that he's supposed to go to really buy this man. He's not trying to do the 2012 versus Calico feeling. I feel like he was sparring, man. This is honest truth right here. I feel like he was sparring with Surf. Let's get to the second round, though. I want to spit my third verse. Cool, okay. Going live event. So you see securities, I see insecurities, securities. I gave him the wave. He's good. I try to help when I can. I thought that was dope. That was witty. It was humorous. I thought that was dope. Now the grain, you see the grain. I see the wave go against the grain. That was cool. Madness. Less is more. Big stage. WWF, where you can put a bunch of fake fighters in. Madness at an all-time high again. I thought that was dope. He's speaking on the gas a little bit. He's touching a little bit. The Jordan AI. It should be self-explanatory. Last stage for crossing Jordan. Why these niggas with no intelligence think they AI? It's artificial. It's all artificial, whatever he's selling. I thought that was dope. I thought this was dope too. It's witty one-liners. I thought that was dope from Lux. You're trying to compare a nigga in and out of cell to a nigga on a whole nother cellular level. I thought that was dope. And I thought this was fire. I might want to give it 3 points. So he did the press 9. He took Tsu Surf's third round for Hitman Holla, one of his most pivotal moments in his career, and he deconstructed it. Saying, yo, why y'all cheer for it? At the end of the day, this dude was stressing moms. I thought that was a dope flip. You stressing moms. You stressing moms. I thought that was fire. No, this was light, but I thought it was dope. The P. Diddy. So he says, the boy bad, what did he do? You got to dance, Puffy. You don't tuck your tail at all. If you say it slowly, you don't tuck you tell it all. He's playing on the Surf, the situation with Surf that's going on, obviously, that everybody talks about. So I gave it 1 point. The life sentence. So you told a life sentence into a light sentence. You gave a light sentence to avoid a life sentence. Thought that was dope. 2 points. I thought this is where he heats up people. He heats up to me. So at the light sentence, he goes into the conviction. Hold on. He said, you signed to the system, type of rhetoric helping with multiplying convictions. Fire. Meanwhile, you play ignorant. My son gotta dodge these conditions. Fire. Keep going, Lux. But he slows down. He slows down, people. He slows down. This could be a clear 3-0. It's a debatable round for me. But he slows down. He goes into the, I better not hear another gun bar if it ain't getting that SWAT. And then it went into, look at cops. I see ops. Listen, y'all booed me for Gnome know me. Y'all booed me for Gnome know me. Cops see ops from Beloved. Come on. At the end of the day, I thought it was a solid round from Loaded Lux. His round time was 5 minutes and 21 seconds. His overall score is 18, but depending on your preference. Like, let's say if you think conviction and condition parts was just back-to-back haymakers to Surf, you can give Beloved the round. But to me, it's close. Gave it to Surf. It's close. It's a debatable round. So if you wanna think Lux is up 2-0 right now, I'm not mad at you. I am not mad at you. Third round now. Tsu Surf, third round. If you're reading the screen right, you're reading the screen right. And pay attention to how I break this down. Because this doesn't make sense to you, but it should make sense to you after I make it make sense to you. You feel me? Okay, so he starts off with sentence. What does that mean, J Black? I could be locked up for contempt. Your Honor, I don't know what that means. She put it in the sentence. I thought that was dope. I thought this was dope too. I actually want to give this 2 points, but it really doesn't matter to me to add extra points right now. You the type to go to jail and turn God body for projection and 5% of his commissary. I thought that was dope. Then he brought it back. Deduct the point. Within bringing it back, he brings it back again. And he says, take it from the top. Deducting 3 points. And he finally gets back into his rap, load off. So much power knowing I could load this and take a load off her shoulders. I thought that was dope. Thought this was dope as well. The suit caskets. It was always a battle putting on them suits. I hate seeing them people in caskets. This is a playoff Loaded Lux versus Calico. You know what I mean? When Loaded Lux brought the suits out, in the caskets in 2012 Summer Madness 2. If you didn't know, find out. One of the best battles in the world. He brought it back again, deducting 3 points. Thought this was fire as well, but at this point, the reason why he's getting 1 point is a lot of things because momentum is off. When you got to bring it back a whole bunch of times, it just doesn't sit well with me, or probably anybody at this point. So before I get into this, in any term of the word, in any term of in battle rap, this round is clearly lost because it's he chokes, he messes up, he brings it back, he goes for a shorter time as Jersey. I'm just going through the layers of the round to see how he got there. You feel me? That's it. So, oh, Jay Black, why are you giving points to this? He choked. No. We acknowledge that. He messed up. It's cool. But we're going through the process of why he should get like close to 0 points. So work with me. This is a point system. So the loaded die, I thought this was fire. Or cool, cool. Momentum is lost at this point. Let me see. Trick dice. If we was the ones rolling, then loaded die. Fire. He brought it back. The AAU, UAA, they never had a shot. Again, he'd be getting more points if he had momentum at this point, but he brought it back and slowed down his own crescendo, you feel me? I thought this was dope as well. When you can't even the score, you just gotta credit karma. My credit karma is looking lovely, by the way. The Johnny Depp right out his brain. I thought this was fire too. Like his last portion, if he was on track to doing what he's supposed to do and not messing up. Surf, I think you prepared this last minute and keep it a buck with you. I felt like you prepared your third round last minute. The only material that you probably knew, in my head, in my opinion, this is my opinion, allegedly, it's probably your second. And even that wasn't down clean. I think you prepped this last minute. And again, y'all had months, bro. Y'all had months. Keep it in the buck with you, champ. Just keep it in the buck with you. His third was prepared last minute, and nobody can tell me different. Back to the round, because I'm upset, because this is actually fire. So I'm upset right now. Okay. Jackknife raises ass. I'm going Ramon. Each pallbearer got to carry a load of its own, and how he got to that was crazy. But I'm giving it 2 points because you were dropping a ball in between that. That'd have lit a stage up if it was performed properly. And then he goes into this. My shooter had the best rounds I ever heard. I felt them. It was something different. Fire. It hurts me to give you 2 points. It's supposed to be 3 points. It's supposed to be a room shaker. My shooter had the best rounds I ever heard. I felt them. It was something different. That's everything you say as a fan we say when we heard a crazy round. I felt them. It was something different. And it correlates to him getting shot. All right. I thought this was just okay. I can understand how his family hating me. I can't understand how his family hating me. They said they want him closer to God. They should be thanking me. Then he says, Jersey. Let's break this down, y'all. Why does Surf have 3 points right now if you just named all these bars? So again, it's a term I call time given versus time taken. He has 5 minutes allotted to him within the round. And because of how sloppy it was through the round, because it says his round time was 3 minutes and 48 seconds. But in all actuality, it's not because he brought it back. So I think his real round time is around 2:30 in a 5-minute round. 3 minutes at best. I'm taking off 3 points. So I took off a point for bringing it back one time. I took off 3 points for bringing it back from the top. And again in the mid-round, bringing it back. So even though I gave him all these points, I took off 10 points. He has 3 points for a round. Anybody can beat that. You know what I mean? So we say, oh, you choked, you lost the round, cool. But I'm showing you the science and how we get there. You know what I mean? This is the science and how we get to the point where he might as well not be having a round. I scored Surf 3 points in a round. And again, a lot of time was 5 minutes for the third, 5 minutes for the second, and 6 minutes and 15 seconds for the first round. And to me, shout out to Loaded Lux. This is when he turned into him. So this is what I think is supposed to happen. Lux is known to spit a lengthy round in the first. He doesn't care about round limits and time limits, something like that. So I think his first and his second was all one verse. If you go back to Arsenal versus Loaded Lux, that man was rapping for like 12 minutes. So his first round and his second round was supposed to be his first, and then I think his third round was supposed to be his second. And then his third round, he said, we're just not going to spit. which sounds crazy because the time limits now is 6 minutes and 15 seconds, 5 minutes, and 5 minutes again. Lux rapped to the maximum every time. But beloved, I was in the building, sir, and I noticed something. I'm very observant, to my surroundings. And as you were rapping, shout out to the beloved Tiff Lux, she walked over and went into a bag. You know what I mean? She walked over to your side and went into a bag. Conspiracy theory, this is the only time I really have conspiracy theory. You had a damaging third round, beloved, and you didn't utilize it. Why did she could have just went to her bag because she needed something, Maybe she was cold or something. Who knows? But this is a conspiracy theory. Beloved, what was in that bag, loaded? It was something in the bag. Yeah, only you and I know because no one else paid attention. No one else paid attention. Tiff Lux walked over to a bag, a duffel. Something was in the duffel. We know. Something's up. You know what I mean? So, beloved, Surf must be your real close friend or something like that. You really, I could be wrong, though. I'm just Jay Black. Just a junior analyst. No, not serious. I could be wrong. Let's get to it. Loaded Lux's third round. Best round of the battle. He really talks to my love it. All right, really fast. The round time was 4 minutes and 50 seconds. I could be off, but if his round is 4 minutes and 50 seconds to what I counted, he shouldn't be called time on. Y'all should be calling time mark at the 5 minute 10 second mark. So I'm not sure why Lux couldn't get his last bar off. Just saying. I could be wrong though. Just me. Just Jay Black. I'm nobody. Okay. You see rhyming. I see rappers giving rappers the license to care about everything else but rhyming. So you see rhyming. That's what I got out of that. And that was 2 points to me. I thought that was fire. I love when Lux speak on what's going on. You know what I mean? Rappers giving rappers the license to care about everything but rhyming. So you good at this, you good at that, you good at this. When it comes in the ring, you don't know what you're doing? You messing up? 2 points, beloved. Forum. So this was dope as well. When the crowd can't do it for him, not in this forum, he's talking about the small room. So he adapted to the small room and changed his lyrics accordingly. 2 points as well. He's speaking on what's happening right now. Now you see Fence. This is word association, you know what I mean? This is a word. So, and even in the first one, when I put computers, the reason I'm not super duper crazy over it because it's word association. It's not even that intricate, you know what I mean? So, barricade, railing, metal with me putting together bars, guard dog on the fence, gate, word association. I thought it was cool, you know what I mean? But come on, I like the wittiness from him, not the super duper word association. So you see hospitable, Y'all get that soon. Ain't that right, Surf? We know you patient with rooms. Talking about him being with Joe and stuff like that. It was cool. Bikini model, I'm actually gonna give this 2 points, low key. Yeah, I gave it 2 points. It was witty. It was sharp to me. I liked it. It's a 1 pointer, but I gave it 2 points. I thought this was effective to me. You know what I mean? So he says, we ain't in the same pool. You turned into a bikini model. We all had to shoot. You went and got cute. While I was putting the work in, you was on IG, taking flicks. That's how I receive it, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't really putting the work in. You know what I mean? I thought this was okay-ish too. It's added to it. The balls, okay, yeah. And it's everybody with balls at the table, not on cue. Cool. A little more to that. You see abort. Now, pay attention. Abortion kid, I'm cutting off as soon as I was fast forwarding through the tube. But it goes into this. Looking at the dashboard, so you see NASCAR child, I see. So NASCAR, I'm fuel, I see what all this gas for. You on fumes, pull over, rest stop, fix tools, breaking down, soon, sun out of his roof. You get that? What happens when, come on, put it together. Put it together. And then the child part goes into this part. How else he gonna get out on me, kid? He locked in, baby. When Smack set this up, it's child proof. You can't handle this. Why you think I had to open the door for you? Why do you think I had to open the door for you? This is why the entirety of the whole package of that is 3 points. That's why I named it NASCAR child. Come on, work with me here. Well, this was fire. I actually caught this on a second playback. It slipped my mind in the building. It's the one thing I missed in the building, I would assume. You know what I mean? Okay, silver linings. All you see is silver linings. But watch this. Silver linings, you misread the goal and blew it. It was also in your head. They colored you bad. Well, it's a good day for dying. Something slick. Dope. Popularity. It's got to be addressed. No, excuse me. Not yet. I get his 3 points. Hold on. You lose battles but win the popularity contest. Fire. He's playing on Surf. You know what I'm saying? You got debatables, but you lose. I mean, you win the popularity contest in a sense. You talk game good. It's got to be addressed. It's got to be addressed. Addressed. This ain't nothing but a dead man getting suited. What you a gentleman sturdy? It's actually slick. This whole shit is slick right now. Yeah, I got you custom up to the neck. Don't ask Surf how he feel about battle rap. He in here with me, ain't he? Oh man, nigga love it to death. That's all together. I thought that was fire. 3 points, beloved. 3 points. You acting like you started with Smack. He's playing on the fact that, you know what I mean, before URL, he was also in the Lion's Den, you know what I mean? He was in a cypher. You know what I mean? He addressed it quickly, thought it was dope. The pyramid scheme, self-explanatory, and how he broke it down. And the comparison, you know, this is coming after Sue Surf's second round, talking about Webster Hall and shit. So I thought Lux bringing it up, countering was actually critical, actually dope. He said, what you did Summer Madness, right? You did Summer Madness 1, right? After that, You Gonna Get This Work was the biggest of quotes. Kendrick, you know, had even Jay-Z to post. Comparisons into comparing I-95 shit is a joke. Funk Flex, best freestyle ever. But that's not what Black thought. The bar. That's not what Black thought. Best Funk Flex freestyle ever. But that's not what Black thought. Shout out to Beloved and Black thought. That's what Black thoughts. At this point, Lux already won. Let me keep going through this. You know, we're going to give him his due diligence. You know what I mean? Beloved was doing this thing. So I went through the I-95 flex. I thought he started bodying him at this point. Like, if we would have got 3 rounds of this, even 2 rounds of this, there wouldn't be no complaints. On my end, I feel like in the people's end too. So he goes into, pardon me, you wrote a book, I am the book. That alone gets 2 points. My body of work, a body of work. Stop confusing a bunch of activity with results. 2 points again, back to back, easy. This is fire. These are IG quotes. I'm gonna put it on Twitter when I'm done with this. You making money don't make you a man. You could have millions and your spirit be broke. Fire. The same old Crip y'all thought was Rainbow Six turns out to be Tekashi at the end of the road. Thought that was dope. The prison revolt, crack the cell wall, getting your soul, getting the vote. You getting some votes. I give you the votes. Like that. That was dope to me too. I don't have this on the screen, but he said this as well. I think Beloved doesn't believe in the COVID-19. He says, keep up with this persona like the news do with Corona. Keeping up with the persona like the news do with the Corona. He goes into daylight, call out, which is fire, into the you still here. I thought that was 4 points. A beautiful way to end the round. I gave Beloved 36 points for this round. The round time is 4 minutes and 50 seconds. The obligated contractual agreement was 5 minutes, so he's only 10 seconds under, and the league stopped him. So I should give him an extra point because the league stopped him. 37 points for Beloved in the third round. Fire. Fire third from Beloved. And that's how I have it, you know what I mean? This is the point system. I know it's very boring to some of you, you know what I mean? Y'all didn't want me doing this back in the day, you know what I mean? But a lot of battle rappers saying, oh, you don't get the bar. How? Who are y'all talking about when y'all say that? I get Beloved's bar. Like I can, come on. That's neither here nor there, but salute to y'all. Put your thoughts in the comments below, how y'all judged it. And what made me want to do this real talk is the app. App is close. This battle is not close, you know what I mean? But I think anybody can know that at this point, right? Surf got to do better. Beloved was, you know, he's a final stage boss, you know what I mean? Your bragging rights, if you would have beat Lux, would have been crazy. Nobody would have been able to talk to you. Like, shout out to John, shout out to Cortez, shout out to a lot of your haters. They wouldn't even be able to talk to you. That feeling you would have had after beating Beloved or having a debatable classical Beloved, you'd have been on cloud 9. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is such a missed opportunity. You beat Beloved and say, yo, buy my album. Next I buy your album. I mean, I already got it. iTunes, stuff like that. Make Sure You Kill Me. Now available on all streaming platforms. But your talk game after this would have been crazy. And your bag discussion would have been ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh my God. Murder Mook. Shout Murder Mook. I want Briz. I want Tay Rock. I want this guy. Maybe K Shine. It'd have been surf if you said something. Like, it'd have been ridiculous. Now, shout out to Low Deluxe. He did do his job. For me, you know what I mean? I said this before. I said this in the predictions. I said this to the promo leading into it. I said, listen, I want a classic or a body. Lux was in a position to give us a body. He was in a position to give us what we received in 2012 with Calico and him. He could have repeated easily and reminded y'all, because y'all play with his name all the time. He could have reminded y'all, like, yo, I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Don't even say my name. You know what I mean? Now battle rappers are confident. Why is DNA feel like he could beat Beloved? John feel like he could beat Beloved. Daylight feels he could beat Beloved. A lot of so after you perform, they feel like they could beat you. In 2012, niggas was scared of Lux. Lux what? I'm not taking him. They wouldn't take Lux in 2012 after he did what he did. 2020, it's not the same. But again, shout out to Beloved. Belovedhood, I'm giving him credit for what he did, but my attitude and my opinion and my energy on the battle has not changed. This is a 3 out of 5 battle for me. This was main event and it did not deliver to the level it was supposed to. With that being said, shake my hand. I probably missed a few bars because I have a whole bunch of bars written down. Like I missed this one. So pardon me if you don't see it. He says, he took a final real fast. Pardon me. It's in my head. Let me just say it. Okay, here we go. Coronavirus event, Popeye sandwiches. Nah, I got the crazier lines. I mean, that's self-explanatory, but it's a whole bunch of bars like this I didn't really put in that I didn't feel was too crazy, or I just didn't say it to you guys on the camera, but I have 99% of the bars right here, so that being said. Champion!
Watch me get it in, scrape the side, get the extra grams, bring me extra bands, effing in, this my bestest friend, nigga let's begin, Stephen A, I got all the clips, this ESPN.